In today's video, I'm going to show you how to safely install Google Tag Manager MCP. So first things first, what is an MCP? For those of you that don't know, MCP stands for Model Context Protocol, and it's pretty much a standard way for AI models to talk to external tools, data sources, and applications. So what are your current options if you want to safely install Google Tag Manager MCP? With a quick Google research, you'll find out that there's no official MCP server being released directly from Google for Google Tag Manager today. So that leaves you with two options. Option number one is downloading an unknown MCP server directly from GitHub or using an official source like Markifact. Markifact is an automation platform that is specifically designed for marketing operations, which is why if you navigate to connections here, you will find dozens of connectors like GA4, Google Ads, Meta, and they now even have a connection for OpenAI ads. This will allow you to perform thousands of different marketing operations and even has an AI agent and plenty of pre-built templates that you can use from day one to automate all your marketing operations, which is why ClickTrust, the performance agency where I'm currently working, we're using Markifact and teaching it to clients in order to automate the processes that are most time consuming. With that said, how do you install Google Tag Manager MCP using Markifact? So your step number one is going to be to go inside Claude. So once you're here, you want to go to your settings and then you want to go to connectors. And since Markifact is an official connector, all you're going to have to do is going here, going on browse and then Markifact, and you will see here that I have it already installed. But if that's not going to be the case for you, all you're going to have to do is click on connect. I'm gonna disconnect actually and reconnect so you can see what is happening. Disconnect. All you're going to have to do here is connect and then relaunch the tab here. You're going to be redirected here and then click on connect and then that is done. 2-second job. Now that we have our Markifact connected to Claude, we want to go back to Markifact, click on connectors, navigate to Google Tag Manager. It's down here toward the bottom and here it is. You just click on connect here and sign in with your Google Tag Manager account. Now that you have that installed, you have two options. Option number one, navigate directly inside Markifact to the AI agents, which will allow you to choose your model of choice. You can choose between ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, and even inserting your API key over here. Or option number two, you can go to your AI of choice. In this case, you can go back to Claude and you can perform your operations there. Let me show you. The beauty of having my Google Tag Manager MCP connected to my account through Markifact is that Markifact allows me to perform both read and write operation. So let's start off with a simple task such as, let's just say, use the Markifact MCP to tell me which Google Tag Manager accounts I have access to. And this is a simple read operation. Okay, as you can see, it's telling me that I have access to hundreds of different Google Tag Manager accounts, and here in the preview is only showing me 74 of them. Now let's perform a more in-depth read operation, and then we're gonna try a write operation. So I'm gonna ask, could you tell me which tags do I have inside my ClickTrust GTM, let's specify GTM account. It has correctly identified that at ClickTrust we have different accounts. I'm just gonna use this one here for now. As you can see, it has performed a read operation and it has correctly identified all the GA4, Google Ads, Microsoft, and custom tags that we have correctly installed on the website. Now I'm gonna try to perform a write operation. I'm going to say, inside the account ClickTrust blog test, could you create a Google Ads conversion tracking tag with conversion ID S123 and conversion label ABC? Let's see. While it operates, I'm going to show you that in this Google Tag Manager account, and then I'm going to refresh the page so you can clearly see that it has created the tag. But I'm going to show you that in this account, there's nothing at the moment. So it has found the account, which is inside the account ClickTrust Academy, the account that we use for trainings. And now it's asking me for clarification. Just for the sake of it, I'm just going to accept this one here, as we don't really care what's inside the conversion tag at the moment. Now it is about to create the tag and it's asking me for confirmation on the details. It's showing me the container, the tag, the conversion ID, the conversion label, and it's correctly pointed out that I have not included any firing trigger. So I'm just gonna say everything is correct. Could you just add all pages as a trigger? It's actually good to see the Google Tag Manager is correctly rejecting the operation because the conversion ID needs to be a number. There cannot be a letter in there. So even if you make a mistake, it's good to see that it's going to point it out and it will not create the conversion tag unless everything is correct in there. So I'm going to go ahead and say, you can use, instead of S123, you can use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's obviously asking me for approval again, so I'm gonna go ahead and approve. It's saying here that it has completed the right operation that we have requested. So let's go back to Google Tag Manager and see if it actually worked. We're back in our Google Tag Manager. Here, just wanted to show you that this is the actual page. And if I go back now, I have the Google Ads conversion tag that I have requested with the conversion ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Google is correctly pointing out that this is wrong, and the conversion label, and it's using the correct all pages firing trigger. But this is just one of the thousands of different operations that you can perform inside of Markifact, because if you go back here, you will see that just like you did for Google Tag Manager, by using all the different connectors here, you can perform all the read and writing operations that are connected to those connectors. Just like you created tags for Google Tag Manager, you can create campaigns inside Google Ads, Meta or TikTok, or even operations inside of GA4. If you like this video, click on the like button and check out markifact.com. Thank you.